What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. 6, 7, tight end on. Right there, right. 18, pioneer.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Motion, watch the motion. 19.
He'll drop. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that makes it 23-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 23, Jaguars 7.
The Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Check, Bobcat.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that trims the lead down to 9.
Jaguars 14.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down in the yard.
Bronco 80. 60 Bison.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Looking to throw. Corbett He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Corbett. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 6. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Corbett got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
That's caught. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line and a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So He'll come out to the 30 now. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get 34 yards there. 34 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. Back to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Pass to 60, pass to 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. And he is caught with the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It makes it hard to defend.
And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down.
They'll set up to throw. ETN bringing in another one. Touchdown! Trevor Etienne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff, and it's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they start him behind the line. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. His 5th sack of the season.
And it's 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and very long.
19-18. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. Corbett. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football. They leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
They'll drop to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich with bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Jack, Bobcats, ready? No, 18 card, ready?
Tootin diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Thanks will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Jaguars 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent. In for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 109. That ties